Welcome to CCS TV News, where we bring you highlights and happenings from Coweta County Schools. For the week of January 27th, I'm Dawn Revere of the Central Educational Center.
And I'm Dakima Leapart of East Coweta High School. We'll take a look at events coming up in the Coweta County school system, but first.
At their January 14th meeting, the Coweta County Board of Education swore in newly elected members. Andrew Copeland, Buzz Glover, and Frank Farmer were sworn in by Judge Carrie Markham as the three began their new four-year terms in January. Buzz Glover was also elected by his fellow members as the board's new chairman, taking the place of outgoing chair Andrew Copeland. Glover has served 2 years as vice chair. Member Rob Dubose was elected as the new school board vice chair, and member Larry Robertson was chosen as treasurer for the new term.
I want to thank my fellow board members for the honor and the privilege that you've elected me to serve as chairman and the trust that you put in me for that. So looking forward to working with each of you, running the meetings over the next year. I appreciate that honor, and Dr. Horton, looking forward to working with you probably a little closer over the next year.
I just want to thank Andrew Copeland for his leadership over the last 2 years. Andrew probably, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say probably the youngest maybe board member, but I know board chair that we've had on this board. But he was really good about keeping you informed as far as current events and things coming up, so I appreciate that. Mostly I appreciate you being a friend, and I know we'll continue with that relationship. So thank you for what you've done for the board and the citizens, and more importantly, the students of the Coweta County school system.
In addition to their regular meetings, the school board is also holding several public hearings in January and February, which allow the board to consider opting out of the statewide adjusted base year ad valorem homestead exemption for the Coweta County school system. Citizens are invited to the public hearings on this matter to be held at the Board of Education office, 167 Words Industrial Boulevard, on January 28th at 6:30 p.m., February 4th at 6 p.m., and February 11th at 12 p.m. The board's first hearing on this matter was held on January 14th.
Also at their January meeting, the Board of Education heard more about the University of West Georgia's new Go West Early program and high school dual enrollment growth at the university's Noonan campus. Board members heard a report from UWG Vice President Dr. Shana Widener and the Coweta County School System's new dual enrollment counselor, Jennifer Jones.
They come 4 times a week in cohort-based learning opportunities. On Fridays, they have an opportunity to come to campus and to study and get supplemental instruction or resources that they may need. This past fall, we served 65 unique students that were on top of our regular dual enrollment population from Coweta County schools. We had a 99% success rate with those students. Thanks to our partnership, we've also strengthened the ways in which we design our dual enrollment programs holistically for your students, and we took our population from 200 last fall to 400 this past fall. So spring looks the same.
It's a great opportunity. I look forward to working with all 3 high schools. Number one, to build dual enrollment and to make sure our students are taking advantage of the Go West Early program and being face-to-face with instructors who are, diligently working with our students in this county. So thank you very much.
Now for a look ahead at upcoming school system events with Hampton Royer of East Coweta High School.
In the new year, the next holiday for staff and students will be the school system's winter break, February 17th through the 21st. At the Nixon Center, several school events and community concerts are coming up. Uptown, a celebration of Motown and soul, will take the center's main stage on Sunday, February 2nd. On February 5th, the Noonan Rotary Club will hold the annual Star Student and Teacher program, followed by the regional Star Banquet on March 4th. And on Monday, March 3rd, the Noonan Coweta Chamber brings the National Civics Bee to Coweta students at the Nixon Center. For ticket information and more about the center's upcoming school and community performances, go to www.thenixoncenter.net.
Thanks, Hampton. Central Educational Center 8th grader Gwendolyn Weta won the 2025 Coweta County Spelling Bee held January 16th at the new Noonan High School auditorium.
Diluent.
Diluent. D-I-L-U-E-N-T. Diluent.
That is correct. And that makes you our champion.
Lake Bass Middle Schooler Matthew Stevens was the runner-up in this year's competition, which involved 28 4th through 8th grade competitors from all of Coweta County elementary and middle schools.
Also on January 16th, the school system honored over 40 Governor's Honors nominees at an annual breakfast held at Noonan High.
Chase your passions, whatever they are, you chase them. And I want you to chase this experience. I wasn't lucky enough to be able to participate in Governor's Honors, but every single person that I've ever heard from that has participated has told me that this experience was a life changer. They made lifelong friends, their interest and their passions were piqued, and it changed them for the better. That's a tremendous opportunity when you think about it, that you're going to have before you this summer. An incredible opportunity. So I want you to chase that experience with everything that you have.
The Georgia Governor's Honors Program is an annual 4-week summer residential program for Georgia students held in June and July. The highly selective program is designed to provide intellectually and artistically gifted sophomores and juniors challenging educational opportunities not usually available during the regular school year. The annual breakfast honors Coweta finalists from East Coweta, Noonan, and Northgate High Schools and the Central Educational Center before they move on to interviews and auditions for the prestigious program.
And the school system began the new year with snow days, the first in several years for our community and Coweta students. Students missed the school day on January 12th as our county was hit by winter weather, and then again on January 21st through the 23rd as a heavy snowstorm blanketed south and central Georgia. Students returned on January 24th after Coweta roadways were cleared of ice. Though the school system has the option of using teacher work days in March as alternate school days, the school system does not anticipate having to use those as makeup days at this time.
That brings us to an end for today's show. Thanks for joining us. CCS TV will return to bring you more stories from the Coweta County school system throughout the year.